It is no secret that Austin ISD is struggling with funding. As costs increase and funds decrease, budget cuts are necessary for the largest school district in Central Texas. Fox 7's Katie Pratt is joining us from the newsroom to explain what's at stake. Katie.
Mike, in the most recent AISD board meeting, the discussion included the possibility of consolidating schools as a way to cut back on spending.
Next item.
Austin ISD is facing a budget deficit of more than $100 million.
The board approved the budget in June of 2024 with a deficit of $78 million. Now we're projecting that the budget deficit will be $110 million.
The district is running out of time to decide on what needs to go. The 25-26 fiscal school year budget has to be approved by June.
There's no good or fun cost-saving options because we're operating at the bare bones here.
The Gibson cost savings audit started last August to break down their options, outlining ways to reduce the budget by roughly $63 million.
The objective of this audit was to identify major cost savings opportunities to help address the projected budget deficit for fiscal 2026.
According to the Gibson audit, school consolidation is the top cost savings option. AISD has more than 95,000 seats available for students, but around 25,000 of those are empty. While consolidating looks easy on paper, showing an estimated cutback of $43 million, it's not exact.
The total savings, if the district moves forward with this, will be dependent on the number of schools that it wants to recommend for consolidation.
Not to mention the other factors that come into play when you talk about closing schools.
It's important to recognize that closing a school comes with emotional and financial cost.
If it comes down to it and consolidations do happen, it'll likely be the smaller elementary and middle schools that are selected to close.
It was middle schools only. The high schools really didn't have many. Your high schools are all pretty big high schools, so there were no consolidation opportunities.
Some cost-cutting measures have already been implemented, including an active hiring freeze, which will continue through June 30th.
Our income statement is telling us that we're reducing our expenses, which is what we want.
The superintendent says the goal would be to identify campuses affected by the fall, with consolidations happening for the 26-27 school year. In the general budget update portion of the meeting, board members say that cost-reducing measures that have been implemented are already proving effective, but there's still a lot of work to be done. I'm reporting live in the newsroom, Katie Pratt, Fox 7 Austin News.